rapidly. It is becoming harder and harder to find a nice place to sit and record outside. I like doing outside. It's nice outside, and sometimes it feels quieter, but there's a lot more like public group gatherings out here now. Like there's seemingly someone at volleyball every time now. There's like a group around a fire way over there. I'm sitting a little too low so you can't see them over the cars. And there's some other group on the other side of this building. I might end up doing more walks down to the cemetery if I'm trying to find a quiet place to record. I'm right next to, I can't even read what the building name is. It's not lit up anywhere. But yeah, I walked a good ways around just trying to find some spot that was quieter. And I'm still next to a road, so you'll get random car ambience. Today was very busy. I'm gonna skip past my first couple of classes. They were all, just kind of whatever. Math, we took a little tour down into the animal science building because that's where all the math tutoring is. Why is there math tutoring in the animal science building? Because animal science got moved to a different building and math is in there now, but they can't change the name because it's a historic building. So all the math is in the animal science building. Well, all of the math resources are. Anyway, class is finished, and I have my work at the junction. It was a lot, it's first time there, and I know, I could probably explain it pretty well, it'll just take a second. So, most of the dishwashing stuff is broken into two different parts. There's dishwashing for what people's trays and dishes and silverware and cups that come from the front, and that's one section. And then there's all the utilities and tools and trays in the back that we also sort through, and that's a different subgroup. Plus there's the big kind of washing machine is more the sanitizing machine because we wash everything before it even goes through there. But yeah, so one's doing one's doing the other. Eventually both will get run through that machine, and then there's a third person who's generally just getting things from the drying rack, sorting them out, getting them back where they're supposed to be, whatever else. It's very busy, very long. 4 hours. It was only 4 hours, but there's just so much to learn that I felt like a really long time. The lighting is good. I'm gonna have to bring one of the twist lights to the cemetery or something, because yeah, I like being out here. I just gotta find a better place to do that. Let's see. Yeah, so some kind of interesting things is I get a meal credit any day that I work. After I finish my shift, I can the manager has a card that you can specifically use and write down your name, and you can do a free meal for that day. And the other thing is they have a fridge in the back. It's the 4th refrigerator. It's got a little number on it, and they keep a whole bunch of drinks in there for employees. Most of it is energy drinks, but there's also some waters and maybe a container of uncaffeinated sodas. I was just glad to figure out where on earth the water was, because it was shoved into the back corner behind some of the other stuff they were cooking. I think that's the majority of it. There's probably a bunch of other little things that are slipping past me, but I'll probably get more into detail as I work my next few shifts. So after that, I went and I had my meal there, just a lunch. But I didn't do anything very interesting, because at 5 was the first meeting for HVZ, which is the club for Humans vs. Zombies. They do a bunch of other random events, plus they have 1 week every semester that's just a week-long game of Infection with some other mini games sprinkled into it to make it more exciting. their first meeting, Paul and I went to it, and it was dodgeball for like 2 hours, and that was a lot of fun. And so the time we wrapped up with that, it was like 7. Things have settled down since then. I made sure I got the last of my homework done, went through emails, whatever else. I need to do more reading, because I got the book yesterday, and I did a little bit of reading. I got 8 pages in, and that was as far as I probably mentioned this last time, but yeah, I got through 8 pages in half an hour, because I'm just reading through a page and then taking little notes and sticking it onto the page with a sticky note, and then reading the next page. It is a very entertaining book, though. I will give... I'm trying to think of a less generic term, but also not immediately calling them out by name. I will give the writer credit that it is very enjoyable, if not sometimes confusing to read. The rest of tonight will probably be me trying to go back in, doing some more reading and annotations. But that's the gist of it. So I will leave it there, and I will wish you all a very good night, and I will remember a flashlight or something next time I try to go outside. Bye-bye.